Father Manuel, Provincial Superior of the Philippine Province of the Jesuits, Father Loyola School of Theology President, administrators, professors, distinguished guests, mentors, LSD staff, and personnel, our formators, superiors in our communities, family, and friends, my dear classmates and batchmates, good afternoon. You might be wondering what a religious sister is doing here in front of you. It might be a kind of weird to have a religious woman deliver the valedictorian in a commencement exercises for the conferral of the canonical degree Bachelor in Sacred Theology, which is mostly conferred to diocesan seminarians and religious men, preparing for the priesthood, or the licentiate and doctorate, which are mostly pursued by priests. Dear friends, today you are taking part in a rare historical event. But before you begin to think that I am the brightest in class, I will tell you I am not. These men are more intelligent than me. But let me tell you my secret. When we have exams, particularly the final exams, I never get to cover all the materials that I need to review. And so I would always pray to the Lord for two things. Petition number 1, that I may get the questions that I was able to study, the questions to which I know the answers. Petition number 2, I pray to the Lord through the intercession of St. Ignatius. That's why I pray in the oratory, that the professor may be kind, considerate, and compassionate towards me when I do not know the answer. If the Lord granted me the first petition, I would get a grade of 1.5. If God heard only my second petition, I would get a grade of 2. But if the Lord deigned to show benevolence and granted both petitions, I would get a grade of 1. I am a living witness of how God works miracles, similar to what He has done in the life of St. John Mary Vianney and St. Joseph of Cupertino. Kilala niyo po ba sila? Equipped with a solid theological formation that trained us to be persons who effectively respond to the ecclesial, spiritual, and social concerns of an increasingly missionary church in Asia, we now are more prepared to minister to the people of God. But let us be ministers with a heart for God, a heart for others, a heart for the church. A heart for God. The knowledge we have acquired in our study of theology should have formed us not only intellectually, but should have moved us to love more the God we have been trying to understand. It has been said that the longest journey is from the head to the heart. Has God found a place in our hearts? Let us ask for an increase of faith to respond in love to the God who has first loved us. Fall in love with Jesus. This was the exhortation of our Father Founder, St. Hannibal Mary, to us daughters of divine Zeal. Fall in love with Jesus. May this be our desire, our goal, so that being so in love with God, the people we come in contact with will behold the presence of God in us. Let us be people who bring God to others and bring others to God. Most of all, let us be people of prayer who talk and relate personally to God and not just talk about God. A heart for others. After 4 years of theologizing and being exposed to the different spiritual and social-political realities of our times, it is now time for us to take to the streets, to the alleys and byways, to the fringes of humanity. People are longing for God, for someone, or something that would satisfy an ever-deepening emptiness that people of our times are experiencing. The social-political situation in the Philippines and in other parts of the world is worsening with each passing day. People in the margins are setting out their desperate call for help. May we never turn a deaf ear to them. The Loyola School of Theology has produced martyrs, generations of priests, religious men and women, and laity who were people for others. Dear friends, dear batchmates, let us join their ranks. No, we do not need to do extraordinary things. As we preach and teach, manage institutions, administer the sacraments, we only need to love, to feed the hungry, to console the sorrowing, to give a listening ear, to have a heart open and welcoming. I can proudly say that our batch, class 2017, is composed of men and a woman who have the heart for others. A simple but poignant proof of this is how we relate with one another when exam period comes. You could see how our class would exchange reviewers and sample exams, organize group studies, and how we would pray for and encourage one another. There was never a spirit of competition among us. A simple and ordinary experience, yet it offers a glimpse of the selflessness of each one in sharing what he or she has. To minister with a heart means to give not just a part of ourselves, but all that we have and are. A heart for the church. Studying Theology has made us more aware, not only of the nature of the church, but also of our responsibility to contribute to its building up. Let us have a heart that beats for the church and with the church, bearing in mind what St. Paul says to the Corinthians, knowledge inflates with pride, but love builds up. Let us be agents of communion, of healing, of renewal. Let us be a church that goes forth. As Pope Francis exhorted us, let us be a community of missionary disciples who take the first step, who are involved and supportive, who bear fruit and rejoice. The church is also likened by Pope Francis to a mother with an open heart, with doors wide open, where there is a place for everyone. My being chosen as the class valedictorian is not mainly due to the fact that my classmates love me as the only lady among this fine gentlemen, but it is a reflection of how LST embodies this openness. It is an institution that advocates and values the richness of diversity, that promotes equality and justice. We are all happy to be here today as we celebrate the culmination of our theological studies. It is also a moment of recognizing the labors of all who have contributed to our theological formation, our congregation and superiors or bishops who have sent us to school, our professors who taught with much passion and dedication, the LST administration and staff. One of the things that impressed me in LST is that the staff knows each one of us students by name. This only shows their attentiveness and dedication to their work, which has contributed much to the familial atmosphere that we have experienced in LST. We wish then to extend our heartfelt gratitude to all of you, to the fathers, the professors, instructors, mentors, and I wish to thank especially my mentor, Dr. who have helped me with my paper, the staff, our ates and kuyas in LST. As we start a new phase of our life, let us strive not only for excellence in whatever field we will be assigned to, but more importantly, let us strive to be relevant wherever we are. This entails being sensitive to the needs of others, to the needs of those who are beside us. Remember, as Saint Teresa of Calcutta counsels us, we are not called to be successful, but to be faithful to the Lord who calls us. Our theological formation in LST has come to a successful end. Our new mission begins. Let us be ministers with a heart for God, with a heart for others, with a heart for the church. Let us now go confidently and bring God's love to all the world. Thank you very much and good afternoon.